This is Emil, and we're here at I'm live here at the testing site here in Los Angeles, East Los Angeles, on Valley and Eastern or Soto. We've been in line. Our appointment actually was at 11 o'clock. We left the house at 10:30. We got here at about 10:58. Saw a tremendous line. So to make sure I got in line, because I didn't want to have to go to the front and then find out I have to go back and then have to make up for all this. But as you can see, we just passed the first checkpoint. Let's see if I can show it. Right there at that corner. Now before that, we've been in line already about an hour. Yeah, exactly an hour. And that was about a half mile of waiting. And now we have another quarter mile to go. I don't know if this is really very good organized. I will find that out, and that's why I'm recording this, so that I can give heads up for people that are actually planning on coming out here and getting a coronavirus test appointment themselves. So other than that, we have air conditioning on. We've already gone through, oops, that was me. We have air conditioning on. We went through about close to a 16th of a tank of gas, just waiting in line. And so that's it. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and show you a little bit of the LA art. And I suggest that probably this is going to be another good hour. I see up ahead there. Let me see if I can see. Up there ahead is another checkpoint. I guess that is the next quarter mile. So that should be, if it took me an hour for a half a mile, then it'd be another half hour before we get to that checkpoint. Actually, we're already into this, so I'd say 20 minutes. I could be wrong. It seems to be starting to move a little bit faster at this point.
There you go, open more stations there.
But like I said, the reason for this is so that you can be aware of realizing that just because your appointment time is at a certain time, I guess your appointment could have been at 2 o'clock and you could have jumped in line here, and yeah, probably at 2 o'clock you'd be where you're supposed to be at that time. I haven't really investigated what time the testing site actually opened for people to start lining up. But yeah, anyway, so that's about a 16th of a mile to go before that checkpoint, and that's actually where you enter into the park where the testing site is. It's a drive-through testing site. I guess they give you a swabby or something, and you do it yourself, and then you hand it back. So hopefully, I mean, people here know how to do it and get good test results, because I guess it's another safety precaution of why people, you know, are this epidemic. I mean, at first I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was, oh my God, people over exaggerating. You know, something happened in China and a couple people brought it back to the States, and now all of a sudden they want to close borders, and it was just to me it was ridiculous. And then come to learn that, you know, it's starting to spread. So I took it a little bit more serious, but I didn't stay like at home. I still went driving around and out in the open. And now actually I'm very more cautious, and I'm actually wearing a face mask. You can see me. I don't know if I do it right, but I've been wearing a face mask usually when I just leave the house. I mean, I don't do it at the house. I feel pretty safe there. But so let me bring this back to regular focus so that you see the actual distance instead of that. So yeah, that is
that's the entrance there.
So I think in about, see, it is now 11:59. So I think in about 5 minutes we should be at that checkpoint. That's probably where you have to show your appointment. I hope that I made the right decision in getting in line, and that we weren't able to, that we were not able to like be up here already. I just did it for precaution. I wanted to make sure that I don't have to be in line twice. And then, so again, this is Emil reporting on this coronavirus testing site drive-through here in Los Angeles, East Los Angeles, by Soto and Valley Boulevard. I just saw an update on the YouTube, some of the reporting saying that Los Angeles has the highest rise in the spike in the coronavirus outbreak, or people testing positive, more here in the Los Angeles County than 44 states in the United States. And I don't know, that came from a YouTube thing. I can't, that's not my information. I'm just going by what was reported. So let me see over here. Let's make it a little bit. So there you see, there's going to be a, when you actually get there finally, I said 5 minutes. That means in 3 minutes, no, 2 minutes, we should be
optional.
We should be there.
The appointment.
And then,
to take
okay,
the test.
Here we go. So it's going to be around the corner there, and then we'll see how long that line is. So I guess this is just a checkpoint to get you in the park, and then when you actually make the turn, then you'll see a little canopy there where they actually check to for your appointment slip. So we'll see. Again, now it's 12:01. So again, this is taking way longer than what I anticipated. I thought I'd be lucky, you know, I'd be happy if you know, 1 hour, this whole ordeal would take 1 hour, and then, you know, be home and go back to regular
Have your confirmation number
so
ready?
So here's the sign.
If you do
Let
not
me
have
see.
appointment, please exit.
So that's what it says. So, oh, who knows, maybe I could have just snuck up here and done it, but
You must have an appointment.
let's see, it says no food, drink, or gum 20 minutes before your test.
Well, that's fine.
And then if you don't have an appointment, please exit and register online. So we do have an appointment. Here it is, really quick, just a privacy thing, but just there you go. It was there. There's an appointment number, and there it is. So now this is again the actual distance. It's just 2 cars here, and okay, now you're going to see a little bit better. It's going to be like a horseshoe kind of turnaround.
What a difference.
So they go right here, and then so this is now the second checkpoint. Let me give you a little view here of everything that is around here. A lot of homeless.
Oh yeah.
This is just one of the few camp or settlements that I passed getting over to this area. Yeah, it's a shame that this has really had an impact on our economy. You don't have to show that.
I'll do it anyway.
Okay, so here you got this here, right here. Oh, take it off. See, it says here, test site entrance appointment only. So here you go. So here we go, we're entering now. So that's 12:03. I said at 58 that'll be 5 minutes. That's pretty good. I estimated it pretty exact. So now we are, okay, let me see what this says. So here it says, again, the little things that it says on your appointment thing about no food or water or anything before taking the test. I could actually take the test now. I had coffee on my way over here, but that was 20 minutes away. It was an hour ago, you know, so.
You have no appointment.
So then it says there, make sure you have your confirmation number and ID ready. So we'll see how long this, you see, it's, I think there's different tints, so they sort of what do you call it, finger spread, you know, directions. One car this tint, and then the other one, next one. There's probably, I can see probably 3 or 4 or 5. Let me see, there's one there, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, I think there's a 5th one there. I think as you go through here, they'll check your appointment, and then they'll send you to an open canopy there where you roll down your window. We'll see how it all goes. I suppose you roll down your window, and then they just give you the swabby, and you do it yourself, and then give it back, and it gets put in a little Ziploc baggie and taken. So then it says stay in your vehicle at all times, and then you go there, and then here you got homeless.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought he was going to tell me you can't be recording, and so I just sort of shined him on. I was going to tell him I'm a reporter, a freelance reporter, and to go F himself, but I'll keep it peacefully here. Anyways, up there on the hill, just here, you can already you see another homeless camp. Yeah, it's pretty pretty sad.
Kind of idyllic.
So, and here we are, and okay, so now, 12:06. This is exactly an hour and 10 minutes since we been here. So that line took an hour and 10 minutes so far, which actually is faster than I thought, because we were moving 1 car length per 2-3 minutes at first. So there, now so here we go. We can see over here to the side, and you see people there. So that's one of the facilities. And there, here in the distance, you can see that's another one. See, a car will drive up to it, and we'll see how they handle it. But that's how it is. And then there's another place here. See there. That's how it is. You see them. Everything is safety regulated, I guess. I mean, they have little those little pogo sticks. Yeah, that's a trip. They don't touch nothing with their hands. They got full what do you say, body armor, protecting, or whatever you call that. Again, in my opinion, it's so over exaggerated, but you know, that was my first viewpoint, and then you see results and people are actually getting it and dying. But in my opinion, I think, and it's strictly my opinion, if you take good care of yourself and you stay healthy and your body can fight this off, it will happen. A lot of people just don't really take things serious, like me, you know, and go out there and do you know, create havoc and just live your life and just always gamble on results, and like to prove that whatever they say is false. That, you know, I'm a very argumentative person myself. You know, you tell me the only way you can do it is this way, and you have to do it this way or it won't work. Well, I will prove to them, no, I'm doing it the other way, and I'm going to show you it works. So sometimes sometimes I'm right, and sometimes, you know, I'm wrong. But you know, these things you really don't want to gamble with. This is, you know, a very deadly thing. So,
There's a positive attitude.
So there is. So here we got the. Okay, let me see here with this last. So it says, please open your window only 2 inches. So there, it's on your side.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting tested, so yes, it'll be on your side. So here we got, and here's this. So here we got different languages, the same exact thing about the testing to 2 to 3 inches open. And I already showed you how it is. So here, we're here now. We have, okay, so this is what it is. You get to this point right there, and then it goes V's into 2 lines, 3 lines. Let me see, 2 lines. I think the other line is
One for the left.
let me see, you got 1, 2 lines here, and then let me see, 1, 2 lines here, and then when you go through that, here, see, you do, there's another checkpoint right here, and they'll put you into the left or the right side, and then after go through, I guess it veers off again into a first it's a horseshoe this way. I guess it's an S-turn, snake turn. So now it's at 12:10. So we left the house at 10:32, and we got here at 10:58. So we got here about 25 minutes, 26 minutes, 26 minutes, and let me see. So there's another side of the same thing. No homeless on this hill. So here. Okay. Now, hooray! After 1 hour and 12 minutes, in 1 hour and 12 minutes, we actually got to the final checkpoint where you go for the left or the right line, and then you. So here, now it is. So there it is. There it is. Okay, and let me focus better. Yeah. Very simple setup. I guess it's a little bit better designed than I expected, but just that long line out there, that when you see that, half a mile long, it's very. I would, I was testing. No, sorry, I would have turned around and gone home. I'm not waiting in that line. I had an appointment, and that's just my demeanor and stuff. I just want things my way, and I'm very critical when it comes to things like that. It's either my way or I'm not going to do it. So we have exactly 2 more cars before us. And again, this is Emil reporting from the Corona test site, COVET19, or what is the COVET19 testing site here in East Los Angeles by Soto and Valley. This testing site has recently been opened. It hasn't yet. This is just another way of people being able to get tested for it. So, okay, so there. Now you see, I'm going to show you here, so I don't want to do it when we get tested, but you saw the little pogo stick or whatever. They hand you a little, this bag of swabby, and let's see here. See, there it is. Okay. Hold on, I got a phone call. So I'm going to be